Hello again, hello again. So, I want to talk about the strength of a woman. What makes a woman strong? And I'm talking about this because I've been close to several women in the past year. You know, just looking at them as, potential mates, potential wives, a potential wife. And different things happen and I was just thinking about what makes a woman strong, what makes a woman, when I say the strength of a woman, I mean what what should she bring to a marriage to make a marriage strong, to a family. Why is she an essential part of a family or essential part of a marriage? Why is a woman even needed, right? What makes her special? The strength of a woman. And I would say the strength of a woman is her mouth. Her mouth. Yeah. Really. The Bible talk about the tongue, that no man can tame the tongue. I think that with a woman, it's even more so for a woman. It's more of a reality for a woman. Because a woman is physical to a man. When a man look at a woman, she's a physical thing. First, really. Look at a woman, it's like, okay, hair, complexion, eyes, nose, mouth, lips, breasts, stomach, buttocks, vagina, yes, thighs, legs, feet. A man sees all that in a woman. Okay? But then when she opens up her mouth, all of that takes second place. Because what comes out of her mouth, how it comes out of her mouth, can completely change, rearrange all those things. All her physical, all her flesh, can be affected by what she says. I mean, a woman can be, for example, very beautiful, and when she opens up her mouth, he forgets her beauty, and you want to run from her. Contrary-wise, women can be not so attractive. I wouldn't say ugly. I would say not as attractive. Because if a woman can bear a child, number one, she's beautiful, automatically off the bat. And a woman is worth. A woman, is worth. We get into that anyway. So a woman can be not attractive, and she opens her mouth and just makes her day, brightens up her day, and you see in a completely different light. Of course, I mean, there are men, and I say that this is most men. They don't care how beautiful, how smart you are. If you're not beautiful, they don't care. If you're not physically attractive, they don't care what you say. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about a Christian. This is, these videos are meant to be viewed and comprehended by Christians, because we walk in the spirit. We see things in a spiritual light, not for the fakers, what is fleshly. Okay, we see things differently. We see the world differently. So I'm talking to a real Christian man, who's spiritual, who looks across the world and looks at that woman and sees her. Sees us, a God's creation. Probably the most beautiful thing God made is a woman, probably. And when she speaks, she can tear down a marriage. She can tear down a man. She can tear down her kids. She can tear down her co-workers. She can lift up all the aforementioned with just her words. Just her words. She not even begin to act as it, but just her words. I don't know what it is about women, but they say behind every great man is a great woman, right? Yeah, I said behind every great man is a supportive woman who is speaking great things into that man's life. Yeah, I know in my life, when I've been around women who who are negative and nagging and argumentative, it affects my attitude towards them, and what it is simply I just don't want to be around them, and to not nice being married to a woman who's a nag, who tears you down, right, who doesn't build you up with her mouth. The Bible says, a wife must respect her husband. And one way she shows that she respects her husband is how she speaks to him and what she says to him. Right? It shows respect. And if women, watching this, if you're confused as to what respect is, how you should respect your husband, if those of you who work, which, in God's world, your work should be at home. But those of you who work outside the home, you see the way you talk to your boss? Granted you're not sleeping with him, right? The way you talk to your boss is the way you should talk to your husband. If you respect your boss, yes sir, what I'm saying, Mr. So-and-so, when he speaks you do it, right? That is the way you should talk to your husband. That's the way you should treat your husband. A lot of women don't realize that when they speak and how they speak, they're tearing down or they're building up, right? The strength of a woman is not her physical body. I firmly believe is what comes out of her mouth. And Proverbs talk about that, it's better to dwell in the corner of a rooftop than inside of a house with a nagging woman, with a contentious woman. Better to be in the corner of a rooftop in the rain and inside of the house with a nagging and a contentious woman. It's a beautiful thing when a woman builds up with her words. It is priceless. When a woman does it to a man, he can do anything. You know what I'm saying? Can do anything, especially for her husband. Not even so much her children, Kids normally want to hear affirmation from their fathers. The father's words, you can do it, proud of you. Kids more like want to hear from their father. And get love and warmth from their mother. Husbands want to hear the wives praise them, acknowledge them, respect them with their words, and of course with their attitudes too. But normally if a woman does not respect her husband with her words, forget the attitude. The attitude is, I've never seen a woman that respects her husband with her attitude and not with her words. So the words come first, the respect, the adoration, the encouragement, the acknowledgement, with her words. Very important. So I'd have to say the strength of a woman is her mouth. What comes out of her mouth? That's her strength, because physically she's not as strong as a man. Right? She's not. So what does she have left is her mouth. Of course, if she's selling her body, that's, again, we're not talking about that type of thing. Because no matter how attractive you are, it's going to fade. And no matter how attractive you are to your husband, like I said, what comes out your mouth does affect that. Especially a Christian who knows, you should be respecting him, who knows that, what God says. When you open your mouth, man, and you lift up your husband, priceless. Tear him down, that too is priceless. Yeah, woman, you have the ability with your words to uplift and tear down. And I think you guys know that. That's why you guys say the things you say. Alright? So, that is the strength of a woman. Have a good day.